We're broadcasting now. It says we're alive. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad you're here for another episode of We Deliver Houston. People that are in business, still serving the community, looking to do what they can to help you. Today, we've got on the call my friend, Dr. Jeff Garner. He does some really cool things. Okay. I always joke with him. I tell him, I say, Doc, you're both my chiropractor and my mechanic because he's fixed my car 3 or 4 times too. So, uh, Jeff, I appreciate you being here today.
I appreciate you, Don.
And what we're doing here is um, we're wanting people to know what you're doing, that you're open, you're available, and that you can help them. So, um, first, how's things going on with the family?
Oh, everybody's doing good. Everybody's happy and healthy.
What have you been teaching the kids?
Oh, math,
Math.
math,
Okay.
fixing stuff around the house.
And mama's doing fine?
Yeah, everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Okay. So let me ask you this. What do you think about what's happening right now? Um, Anything that's happened that sticks out for you about all the experiences that are going on?
Well, it's been amazing to me to see how fast and how quick things can go from normal to completely out of whack, and it seems to me like misinformation is spreading quickly. Anything people are wanting to hear, everything from conspiracy theorist stuff to what's really happening out there in the community. So it's like, God, what do you pay attention to? What's the right information? But common sense is what I think what will prevail.
Yeah, yeah, but first you got to get common sense to be common.
There you go.
You know, you know, you know. We've talked about this before, and you're a fairly laid back individual. Okay, and
Hmm.
you just help people. You're just very kind and gentle with people, and you're still opening. You help a lot of PI patients, and then just normal, well, people that aren't personal injury clients. You work with them as
Hmm.
well, um, and you use a special technique, the GPA. Would you explain that to people, the gravitational pattern alignment? Because you know, you work with a lot of the professional athletes in town and across the country
Hmm.
with the GPA. So, would you explain? Uh, I mean, you get great reviews
Hmm.
and that sort of stuff, and we've put out a lot of releases and information to a lot of places. But
Hmm.
just explain it so the listeners will understand what you do that's unique.
Well, gravitational pattern alignment is a way of um, evaluating a patient to figure out where they need to be structurally aligned. I learned this technique from
Okay.
Dr. Nelson Vitanzi probably about 3 to 4 years ago, and it put everything I learned as a chiropractor into perspective and into I guess into a system that makes a whole lot of sense. If somebody's structurally out of balance, that's coming from the neck, do you start at their feet or their neck? If
Right.
they're
Right.
coming from their feet, you start at their feet. And basically, I didn't know where. I guess I was frustrated at times as a chiropractor because I'd correct people, make them feel better, but it wouldn't last, it wouldn't hold, and it's
Right.
because I wasn't trained to know that there's a specific order that you do something. Like if you build a house, you start with a slab, a good foundation, then you build the walls, then you build the roof, and you know what I'm saying. There's an
Right.
order to everything, and it seems like
You
once that
can't put a roof on if you don't have walls or a foundation to hold it.
right. So um, on top of just the structural stuff I do with GPA, that's taking my practice to a different level. I also do functional medicine. I do a lot of cold laser therapy, detoxification. I recently got a full spectrum sauna to help people with detox as well as sweat, lose weight, etc. And from what I've heard, the coronavirus doesn't like heat. So
Right.
but yeah, a lot of fun stuff I've been doing to the in my practice and adding new equipment and basically I guess it's kind of an evolving practice, if you will.
Right. Well, I've got to come get in the sauna because I
Mhm.
normally come use the lasers and stuff because it's
Right.
good for the immune system. And you know, today I just found out they just let us know that uh, Bill was it is it Bill Withers? Is he the one that did the lean on? Who did lean on me? He passed away
Oh,
today.
really? Okay.
Yeah, down to earth guy.
Hmm.
Um, and by the way, we're broadcasting from We Deliver Houston page on Facebook. So if you want to ask questions, you can go there and type in your question, and then I can look at it and I can respond, and I can ask Jeff the answer to that question. So um, you do more than a lot of chiropractors do because we're from the same background of doing a lot of energy work and things of that nature. So um,
Hmm.
I know you're doing something cool right now for folks that are stuck at home or struggling. Tell me about that. What are you guys doing?
Well, apparently, as chiropractors are considered essential providers, I'm open. I've reduced my hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays to 7 at night, so from 3:30 to 7. I found a lot of people are most active, I guess, during the daylight hours, and I had extended hours due to a lot of people are getting off work, wanting to come in and get care.
Right.
But I found myself up here just kind of
Twiddling
twiddling
your
my thumbs.
thumbs.
All
Okay.
this COVID stuff came about, so I reduced the hours that way I can be home, with the family. And but I figured I'd be open and try to help people that are in pain or want to continue with their rehab if they're a personal injury case. And so that's kind of what I've been doing here until this whole thing's over with, and I'll go back to my normal hours.
Well, you also, in a minute, I want you to tell what your hours are
Hmm.
because you work them a little bit different. The one thing that I'm there almost every other day or every day
Hmm.
because you do something that other people don't do. You actually help strengthen the immune system
Correct. Hmm.
with the laser therapy and things of that nature.
Hmm.
Uh, when I'm sitting in the chair, I feel like Doc Octopus
Right.
from Spider-Man. So tell everybody what your hours are.
Hours are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Presently, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7:30 in the morning until 11:30 in the morning, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm from 3:30 in the afternoon until 7. Saturdays I decided to just take off because it just wasn't a whole lot of people showing up on Saturday. I guess they're busy doing stuff around the house with this whole COVID thing. But in the past, I'd be open on Saturdays normally from 9:30 in the morning until noon, and so 6 days a week I could be accessed.
Right. Well, that's good. Which is good because a lot of chiropractic doctors are not
Hmm.
available during that time.
Hmm.
So I was going to say, tell me about some special offers that you're offering, but I have to tell you this: your prices are a lot lower than a lot of chiropractors. So,
I think I'm pretty fair, pretty right in the middle. You know,
all right. So,
I don't have any
and they
complaints, so
do what?
I don't have any complaints, so I guess that's good.
Well, yeah. Uh, you were telling me about you did some mobile adjustments at the Woodlands Pavilion up there for a
Hmm.
show up there. Tell
Yeah.
what happened with all that. Tell about that
Um,
because people would like to know that.
yeah. So I've got a portable table that I can when it presents itself, I could come to you. Um, so I can basically do most everything I do in the clinic mobily. I got portable lasers. I've got um, various percussors, and obviously my hands go with me. So I can.
Look, Ma, no hands.
So yeah, I got an opportunity a few times to go to the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion and work on some of the artists that were headlining. A lot of these artists, uh, I didn't realize how much of a stressful job a lot of these guys have, bringing all the equipment and setting everything up. So I'm working on the people behind the scenes, the people that are setting up the sound and moving all the equipment, speakers and whatnot, to some of the actual headlining acts. So it's kind of neat to have a big wide range of people that you get to work with.
Just tell us a story of a couple of what the responses were, because you get a different response than most
Well,
these days.
presently, which I find amazing, I got a phone
Go
call.
ahead. Go ahead and take it.
Excuse me one
Don't
second.
want you to. That's all right. Go ahead.
Doctor's office, can I help you?
So we don't want to stop you from getting business and making business. So even when we do these interviews, if someone calls, we
Yes, I
want
do.
to we want to talk to them, and because that's the whole purpose, is to serve the people. And well, I'll take this over till he comes back. Okay, there I am. I'm in my friend's house. Actually, I've just got a using a background. I've just still playing with this software, learning a lot of stuff. So it's kind of cool. But Jeff does some really cool things, and the responses that he gets, and that I've heard from a lot of athletes, and from um, a lot of people, is that it's amazing how quickly it shifts from from say on a scale of zero, no pain, to 10 is where
Years ago.
you're stuck, you're
Initial
not able to move.
with
So
two
what
hundred
we do is what he does is measure the pain, and by the time you're done, it's down to almost zero.
spinal adjustments or 55.
So when it's zero, it's cool. So you have no pain, and it doesn't come back. I mean, the thing about chiropractic is it's something that you need to do a lot of over and over and over, so the body will relearn the pattern of health. When you're in pain, the body when you're in pain, the body doesn't know and doesn't remember what it feels like and how the structure is to be healthy and well again. And what Jeff does when he does the GPA, the gravitational pattern alignment, after he's done it, once the foundation, the house, and everything is built, it's easy for the body to remember, oh, this is the way I'm supposed to feel. So if you do the adjustments and get the changes, then you come back and get it done a couple of times. Your body remembers, you're set, you're fine, and you have no issue with it anymore. So um, I hope Jeff hasn't forgotten that we're still talking, but that's okay. Um, when he comes back, we'll do that because I want you to tell in his own words what people are saying to him. If you go to his website, let me go back and put that up. If you go over to his website at GH Texas, he's back. But if you go to his website, he's got all kind of testimonials from sports athletes. He's actually extended their playing career and helped them play better. One of the interesting things that I've always been impressed with is that Arnold Schwarzenegger always got a chiropractic adjustment before he went out and did a competition. Because when the body's communicating and you're able, and as I'm always saying, the COVID thing limits people and brings them fear. When we get them out of their head and into their body, that's when they relax and do a lot better. So Jeff, tell us a story or two of what happened with anybody.
Um, well, I mean, I've worked with everything from professional athletes to kids with autism. Um,
Tell about your son and what happened with that. That's cool. That's a cool.
so my oldest is autistic, um, highly intelligent. Had a lot of food and allergies, and was basically constantly sick all the time, and it seemed like he wasn't really um, almost like he was like an engine running on two or three cylinders, if you know what I mean. And then
Okay.
through a lot of the functional medicine and a lot of the alternative therapies that I do, he progressed, through school, graduated. He's a black belt, basically took the black belt test and passed.
Okay.
Um, and he's just doing really good.
Great. Great.
And his the doctor actually took him off a lot of the different medications that he had him on, so he was
Cool.
much better.
Okay. Well, Jeff, I wanted to thank you for your time,
Sure.
and we've got your phone number on the screen. Uh, he does a form of gravitational pattern alignment that very few people do, and it's
Well, what I was going to say earlier, not to interrupt, but
go ahead.
I find it amazing that I'm the only master certified chiropractor in the state of Texas that's doing GPA that's taught by Nelson Vitanzi. So I went and shadowed Vitanzi multiple times, and it seems like every time I go, I learn something even more. So I've become better and better at it. So, and I'm having a blast doing what I do.
Right. Right. All right. So, all right. Well, everyone, we're going to go. I think Jeff's got a new customer,
Mhm.
or I mean, a new patient in the clinic. He's over in Jersey Village, 290 in Senate area, right there. And give him a call. Go see him. He'll fix you up. And if you're still dealing with fear and all that sort of stuff, he'll help you with that. Remove some of that. Get your body lined up so that you can communicate between your head and your body and allow things to work the way so you're working all of the system, not just part of it. Because most people are like they've got a cutoff right here between what they think and how their body reacts. Jeff will help you with that.
Mhm.
Dr. Garner will help you with that. So, Jeff, I thank you very much and
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. And everyone, uh, give Jeff a call. He's still in business. He's still working and helping people. So
All
let's support him. Okay.
right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I'm
Scott.
gonna end the broadcast. So we're gonna end it